No, you would think
But in
so.
terms of
And this is a
comfort,
really exciting
is
matchup
I mean,
because
his
you
Jet's
have
just way
the
better.
up-and-comers in FUT versus
Right, chat.
defending world
NRG
champions, of course, in
on
NRG,
defense,
two
FUT on
teams that have
attack.
never
You're
faced
alone
each
today.
other
I think we
in Valorant
might have the
history.
2 casters on for the
Going
next
up
game.
for the first time.
Paper
Scuba
Fin's
under
definitely
pressure
coming
does
on.
get some
I think
good
Gilles
damage
will
on
as
the
well.
Zeus.
That it does. Tag down to 8. Now, kills gonna be
Holy
counted.
man. Oh my god, they got annihilated here, by the way.
Able to peel back a single kill, but now a 2v4 and more damage suffered. They tuck into the corner. That's just gonna
Jesus, with some confidence right here. But a rare pistol loss. We don't really see them lose pistols, so
Find a little bit of
this is
contact at the front of
unknown
B.
territory right here,
Pretend like
really.
you're peeling back, open up the door, set up the crunch, and swoop through for the kills. FUT just
How much percentage do you think both teams have to win? I would say 60-40 to NRG with the map pool personally. I think going into this, I was pretty 50-50 split, but I think NRG map pool here is great.
Good start off the rip. It's going to be classics across the board here for FUT, as they'll try to find any way to deal damage.
Why is there no Bren show yet? It's
VCT,
groups,
of
man.
course, into this one, given that they're on the attacker side, but it looks like it's still just going to be a decently pacey hit, a push forward. This Vice utility still in position
Trying to pace
hold
everyone.
the bay.
Yeah, so might just be a little bit of an orb collection than a change of ideas, change of scenery. We'll be doing exactly that, just trying to get what they can out of this
Pulling
round.
FUT pistol merchants. Hey, aren't they 10 out of 13 pistols right now?
Brock util in these early rounds and seeing if they could sneak through, but NRG step ahead of the game.
Dude, NRG definitely win Fracture, by
This
the
is
way.
going to be a late hit onto C, so Mata all alone on
And,
this side of the
unless
map.
FUT have like a really good read.
Will be under some
Noah with the
pressure.
prime, thanks
Obviously
so much for
has
the 3
the
months.
Spectre
Thank
here
you,
to try to
thank you.
hold his own.
That's C9 Mitch, yeah.
Opening spray going to be sent through. Jump peek,
He
spots
joined
them
him
out.
just
Now
to
the
be
rotations can come
C9,
through
I
from
heard.
NRG. FUT, can they scale quickly
He used to
enough?
work with
No.
Bunkar and
Gonna
Oxygen,
look to
right?
pump the brakes again.
Well, this is already kind of interesting from FUT, showing some
So
different
once
stuff
they got
than
rid of
what
Strong, they
have
picked him up.
so far in this tournament. It's a lot of pauses.
Oh, but honestly, this is
no.
we speak about this a lot, right? The judge either gets like 3 or he gets 1, and they pick it up.
Judge in hand, ready to absolutely
Well, gets the 3. Oh, 4. I mean, surely he did so much damage. He doesn't want to give it to him. Yeah, he's kind of got to die, yeah. Hey, not too bad.
But then will fall. And the patience
Guy
of
just
NRG
one-shot everyone, man.
Scuba in particular ends up paying dividends.
Enough, Judge.
For sure. I think this
No
is
armor,
just
though.
really interesting stuff for FUT in terms of maybe showing a little bit more willingness to rotate around the map than what we have seen previously from them. They're a team that will kind of try to take some space early, consolidate it, maybe try to wait you out, see if you'll over-rotate on them, and then make their
He
hit
did
after
good.
that.
He did good. He didn't
Maybe
jump.
try
Yeah.
to get in NRG's head a little bit here with some of these early ideas on these
Froze
ecos.
the
But
judge.
You said NRG
Oh no, Kiko picked up the judge.
had
Sure.
plans regardless. Clear the haunt. Mata can't take the fight.
Oh, it's not the most convincing A-hold from NRG. Dude, they had 4 here, and they went really light on Yuto on that. Might see him just dump Yuto next round to prove that they can actually hold A round. A close.
As you can see, the deep angle that Kiko could have had established outside of Mount has
Did
been
you
given
see
up,
the
so now
tweet
he's
from
playing back on
Derek?
the site with that judge.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
Durka,
you've given up a
we
lot
spoke
of
about it a little
information
bit earlier,
control
man.
here as on RG. You're kind
It's
of in a
just,
situation where
is what it is,
either
bro.
hedge your bets or try to gamble. They're going to hedge their bets and
It's been in gaming for like
confirm on the
15,
Prowler.
20 years.
Doesn't force anyone away for NRG. Still just going to be Ethan there initially. And FUT, really? Taking their
Blue
time
with the
here.
Prime, appreciate the 7 months.
Really
Thank
wanna
you,
be
thank you.
thoughtful and considerate
It's the
against
payoff
this
for having
NRG
head-to-head.
team. You know, we
Or like
talked
you're
about
front-facing.
the high-tempo
Unless you wanna put
pace
them
that
behind
they can
boards.
play at, but so
Then they
far,
can only give it
showing
once they
us
stand up.
a little bit of a different identity.
Noise starting to be made. Wall again, going to be raised. Scuba, does he go for the pot shots? Looks like the answer is no. It's going to be that tap of the door coming through.
Boy, nice go.
Zeus able to have him dead immediately. Relay bolt now going to be connecting, limiting.
Damn, I mean, honestly, it's fair play that he managed to get 1 here. Dude, it's okay damage right now. Like, I still think FUT win this round, obviously, but it's good damage.
Kiko, an opportunity to still try to clutch this out and get that bonus converted. To make it happen at 2v3.
Durka worded his tweet good, though. He just said, can we try and
work down low to 40
add something in to reduce the chance of it.
Paranoia will be sent out. Force away for the moment. Kiko able to find
Wait.
him through that smoke. TP to
Wait,
reposition
it clears
over
all the
towards
main as well? 3 bullets. Kiko, you're a lunatic.
NRG able to find the shutdown, and any more damage that Ethan could get. Still be
Wait,
quite
fake
significant, so
reload
Ethan
in
trying to
case
hold
they
on
were
to
gonna
these 2
swing.
remaining weapons. Tap of the defuse, the scale 4, just trying to
Oh,
separate them, and
it's
he does
really
manage
good
to take
damage.
it down to
NRG
1.
will take that.
But will deny the bonus
Interested to
conversion, but
see
at
like A
significant cost.
main right now.
This is
I feel like everyone will be
really,
fighting for A main for
really
sure.
good
Yeah.
for NRG, frankly. Even, they come close to getting the bonus, but they still drop all the guns but one there. Nice early opening kill for Sociable, but Brock able to hold the line even through the relay bolt. Knew he was dead, just had to try to do what he could.
Let's go!
Still, Foot gonna try to keep the energy there. But NRG just really sturdy in their defense. And
Okay, I like
even
dude, I like this from
having to
FUT.
give up
They
a ton
know
of map
that they're gonna
space,
try
Foot
prove
just
that
kinda
they can
gambled
take
a little
over
bit
towards A with a
incorrectly
lot of
towards the A
util.
site.
They have 4 ready to
Loses some
insta
players
hit over
hemorrhaging.
towards C. In terms of like
An
mind
advantage that they
games
could've
here,
utilized,
FUT did
but-
pretty good.
Go stop. Stuck in the Vice util, and the Odin gonna deny a little
Yeah,
bit
it's a free
access.
site. Very
A
nice.
little bit more on the back end of those thorns, but going to be quick rotations from NRG, trying to get into position as Spike is brought to bear. Plant now going to be coming through. Ethan potentially rerouted as they have this.
Red
triple
Jack with the
stack on
gifted, bro.
waterfall
Thank you so much
angle
for the
quad,
5
actually, with
gifted.
Zeus up
Thank
top
you,
as
thank
well.
you, thank you. Can you do the inverse? Yeah, you can pretend with your mouse, right? Just 1, 2.
We're about to clear it. Mata, the
You
final
can
one.
fake
The
it.
swing
Bro,
is
that
big.
Omen flash is
Gets the transfer,
unbelievable.
Zeus
It's a
in midair.
nice retake, man.
Just
That's a
breaking
really
their way
nice
right
retake.
back into this cycle. Crystallians
Whoa,
have
whoa,
to
it's a
save time.
2v5, bro.
Ethan now suddenly hits
How?
just Brock with that Odin in hand. Not on the one side across is drawing that attention, and Brock overwhelmed and running out of
Bro,
bullets.
how did that flip
What a
so
massive
fast?
rescue of the
2v5.
round.
That was
As Foot
nuts.
will tie it up 2-2.
That's that individual firepower.
That
you're
is an
looking for
individual
on foot,
diff on site. It really
display.
is. Dude, that's devastating. They're gonna push him down to an eco. Oh, that's not the best peek I've ever seen. They thought they were both back of sight, so he crouch walks into the angle.
Towards those players at
What's
the back
that
of sights.
about?
That's exactly what you want out of a Neon. Being a distraction and racking in the kills. Beautiful stuff.
Don't
Even though
recommend a
NRG
crouch
looked
peek
like they had
here.
a shout into that after
Tell you that
Ethan
much.
hit a belter of a transfer.
He
Oh my goodness.
thinks they're both down here, so he's trying to hide, get close, and then pop his head up.
Push back onto a thrifty attempt. This NRG. Stop going to be forced away. Paint Shell, Paranoia, all going to be invested.
Force him down to an eco.
Establishing that control outside of Rubble, and allowing for Mata to collect that orb. So now it's going to be one charge away from a showstopper that could
So big
be a
from
tipping
FUT. Their money
point
was
in
about
this
to get
round.
wrecked.
But Sop is going to be able to find Ethan.
Hey, Priest is melting a little
That's
bit.
huge. You're going to open up a lot of extra space, deny a lot of information.
I think he might have gotten caught on a jiggle peek or a jump peek.
Yeah,
Surely he wasn't just out into the open.
I think you're right. They're going to try to maybe lean in towards B here. Just Brock and a classic awaiting them.
Losing a 2v5 to push yourself down to an eco, yeah, it's really rough, man.
Knows that they're not going to be super favored going into this one, but he's
The
still going to be
momentum
able to find
killer.
Sop.
Dude, with a classic,
Immediately rotates over, but the weapon's going to be juggled away.
oh, he did good to juggle the guns.
He's
But he
gonna
kind of
quickly scale
knows
off the
once he's
back of
juggling
this,
the guns, he's
continuing
getting
to
out of there.
here.
Oh,
That
man,
trail of
imagine.
Sociable dropping the guns back, but he can't
It was a
confirm the
nice
kill.
try
Takes
from him.
Low, but can't take him down. All the
30
while,
seconds left.
NRG now clustered into the B site, but it's a push forward from Foot at A. You see the TP from Sociable works his way over to drop.
Holy,
Finds
this is
another
getting
though.
a little scary.
NRG eliminated, and suddenly that's a weapon that can
Ada gets a
be
kill, he gets his
recovered.
ult.
NRG are in with a shout.
Now that showstopper's
I think
a
you
real
give
threat.
Mada the gun here so he
Gets to
can try get the kill for the ult, but
Zeus needing to be able to hold his own
hard
here.
situation.
Just a tap at the door, the rotate out. Kiko
together
trying to
anymore.
keep some attention tied on this angle, and he's got the attention of two.
Oh,
But Cristalli will be able to
he
catch a
really thought
glimpse.
there was
Gets
sight.
the kill, and that's the weapon now lost as Mata and Scuba go on the approach here at rope. Coming in.
Nice shot, bro.
Snaps on for the headshot. That is a gorgeous flick from Sociable. Now it's just Scuba to try to see if he can get some more damage in. Slow down the ballooning of this economy. Find a bit of damage pushed back. But
Very
it's gonna be
nice.
Zeus.
Ends up being free
Final
surviving.
shot,
That's a good
Foot
recovery,
find
man. That was
themselves in
looking
the
rough.
lead.
It still looks really nice for NRG. I mean, the map reads are really good. They're mirroring the rotations nicely up foot, but the gun's just not going to be there. Oh,
Really?
Oh, come on.
That's unfair.
Whoa.
Just a shoulder. Oh.
I mean, I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah.
But it was even more impressive than I thought.
It was really nice. That's great reactions from Sop, who's going to have an operator now, too. So does Mata. Mata on that showstopper. Zeus still a couple away from his, but Yedijay, Cristalli, they're all definitely some nice ability to clear some space here. Deep angle. Prowler is going to be cleared for Sop to try and keep this operator position hidden. But with that Haunt not seeing anything, they're going to feel comfortable to take a little bit of extra space.
Bring them down.
Obviously, you know Ethan's in there. Just what do the other layers look like behind that? Mata tucked in behind the box outside of stairs.
Still a paint shell to potentially clear this angle, force Mata to reposition.
They three-person held
like
that
they will
line
just
for
hold it for
so long. They really want this guy to
away.
be.
Once again, looking like they might lean in towards C.
Interesting that NRG kind of keep the same game plan every single time they play Lotus, it feels like.
I think that's why he might be.
They have like different micro stuff that they do at the beginning of the game, but then overall it's kind of just the same. Ethan, I guess, is over towards A, which is changing up a little bit. Oh, he spots so much. Oh, that was so close, bro.
Able to find him through the door.
Keep an eye on that time. They still gotta go with Vice Util here.
Like FUT are gonna go for this push, clearing out the box. Smoke now at main, gonna be dissipated.
Still has Omen flash.
Still a paint shell that can be sent, but double thorns situated. Zeus can be the one to go up and over with the spray from Brock. Now
oh my God, Vanny got so blind.
Through that smoke after all. Gets
they might have to save, right?
Try to slow things down. Swinging around the back here. Sop peeks into the main, finds Scuba. The elimination is in.
10 seconds
I think
left.
that if you're NRG, you're gonna have to try to go
Whiff,
for
thanks so much for the Prime Man. Thank you for the 10 months.
play,
Yeah, they got to save. Dude, money gets incredible for FUT. And that's the team that you kind of don't want to give the money to because they just get ops all the time. And you can't peek anything, which means you can't get any info. Means that you got to gamble on a free person or free.
Even when he's under pressure with an Odin,
right? Like free
finds one, but this
site.
time can't really get that spray to go. Can't figure out where those
it's gonna be hard for NRG.
from.
I think he was fully blinded up as well, so he couldn't even see the damn.
Who's the most underrated player at this event? Probably Sop.
Holding down
No one really put him in his top 10.
He can get.
Mostly because he was on Neon, but
in that scenario, but FUT.
Jets so good.
For them here, and maybe
Neon's obviously doing alright here.
To try to force out an early timeout from NRG.
Yeah, they definitely need to do some kind of timeout because they got to deal with this op.
Time goes on if FUT can continue to rack up these wins.
And the problem is they got to use Util
for sure.
Together.
And it's a map that where FUT has kind of struggled on. We haven't seen it in this event.
Yeah, like playing against an op like this on attack, it's pretty easy, right? You can just speed up, it's all fine. Playing up against the attack op becomes a lot harder.
You got to do some damage, and again, NRG typically a team very good on the defender side. You know, you think about the combo of the Odin, you know, Kiko just going crazy, Mata very sturdy typically, but it's been a rough event for some of those players, especially Mata. He has really struggled compared to what we're used to seeing from him, particularly on the global stage. But in this coin-based win condition timeout, I think, you know, maybe Bonkar just kind of reaffirming, try to take a little bit more space early, try to contest maybe a little bit earlier, maybe especially at C-Mound or something. But overall, they've had some okay reads. They just haven't been able to convert individually, so it could just be a timeout just as much to kind of reset their mental a little.
If win talk about the Haven, yeah, for sure.
I mean,
well, hopefully we get to see in the Haven like why they picked the Haven. That's what I'm hoping for.
Starting to feel that
Katamtro, thanks so much for the Prime. Appreciate the 2 months. Thank you, thank you.
There.
Well, if there's any team that can thrive in those kind of scenarios,
that's what we often do say.
Oh, Mada's op is here. Mada's all is here.
Prove us right. We're a FUT. Going to be able to come out on top of this one because if they take Lotus, then you start really favoring them to take this entire series.
Dude, he could pop in mid-ult here.
Pit is available as well for Scuba. Curious if we just see that one off the rip as they do manage to get a buy collected. Bond out over the top. Sop going to be revealed. The showstopper going to be set.
Oh, they popped him fast, but he got the ult off fast. This fade-eye was unbelievable. Fade-eye annihilated them.
From Zeus, but it was a bit too late. That's the entry power now taken out of the hands of FUT.
And that's a showstopper denied from them.
Kira Yirai, thank you so much, dude. Thank you for that.
Able to hold the door. Yet going to be taken down. It looks like Cristalli going to try his odds with this one. It's 4 bullets remaining. He will run out of them, as well as out of health. Scuba out, backfilling that space. Lobbing on that sees to find no connection.
And they won a 2v4 earlier.
What are they going to be able to work here? It's Kiko backpedaling deeper in towards spawn, giving up this space. NRG making the call to just play for a retake. They have the steel garden.
Yeah, and they have the flank. That's really what you're
completely
looking for.
Cover this site.
Yeah. And there isn't much util left here in the back pocket for FUT. Haunt just
They're
comes
locked
back
in.
online.
It gets a little weird, right? Because FUT well, normally what would happen here is they would do this, they would stick as a group, they would vice all over towards here. So
start to make their move.
I guess they now instead want to take tree because the vice is going behind and then ult from tree. Is that the plan? Goes this corner, but it's not great in this corner. Well, they clear all the top side. Yeah, he's going into tree first to make sure that he can ult, and then it gets back side. Yeah, it's good.
Noise now starting to be made. He's able to backpedal away. It's going to be Cristalli. That bandit in hand to try himself alive, but a glimpse. Spotted there, and Scuba tagged down to 5 HP, swing in the corner, and Cristalli not quite
he didn't check close right. He didn't check the only place that he had to check.
Gets himself a second.
Hello?
Ooh, that's a backbreaker. NRG's
Your mate's
economy
looking
is going to be
drop.
in the dumps. Meanwhile, FUT is flush with
2v4,
cash.
2v4 into a 2v3 on the big buy rounds that then force him down to an eco.
You take that rubble fight and you win it, but you can't convert
you're so
off
blessed
the
with the
back of
prime.
it with
Appreciate
a
the 4 months.
3v2 on the retake with the steel garden in play.
I mean, it was a nice retake until they didn't check the corner.
Unchecked angle costs you dearly.
And for FUT, I mean, seeing Cristalli play like this is a breath of fresh air, because while he has had good performances in this tournament thus far, that final map to have them not be able to immediately qualify forward.
Jesus, look at that damage.
A very rough go of it on Fracture. He's found his footing yet again.
But it's a huge relief here for FUT, because now they're going to have a showstopper that they probably were wanting to get the orb for in the previous round.
Mata's going on a walkabout. Looks like this is widely prepared for, though. Mostly anticipating it from that A main side, but Paint Shell to try to lead the charge. Maybe the showstopper just invested off the back of that. Soft scouting forward. Yet again,
that's
is able to find
even the jiggle peek he hits there.
Him down with that outlaw. And FUT may be starting to assess that this is
what a
the
nightmare,
stack.
man.
Team
that you don't want to have lots of money has a lot of money.
Going for this pivot play.
And it just comes down to Mata and Yedajay here. Oh, Yedajay.
2v5? Yeah, I mean, the first one's a 2v5, you're right.
For now, no. Starts to look at it, and Mata ends up pulling the trigger a little bit too quickly. And Yedajay just wins the fight. Mata now dead. The weapon gone. Scuba finished off. Sociable looks for a little bit more.
30 seconds left.
He was going to re-tap that door, open it back up, and go out there for a brawl. Instead, we'll allow for Brock. Maybe coming towards him. Some noise made. Yedajay just keeping them boxed in.
You would love a vice, or yeah, this is nice. I mean, FUT will enjoy this. Might even just want to bait. Oh my goodness. They might want to bait for yesterday to get that. Dude, it's they're in a hot spot, man. I mean, I know Bonkar's not going to time out, but
I just love the patience.
Could be tempted to pop your second one soon.
Here on this attacker side. You know, really.
Problem is they're just losing rounds that they shouldn't be losing.
Committing to anything. Just a quick dip, take the kill, and out for Sop. Then Yedajay wins that huge battle on the extremities, knocks the, hero rifle out of the hands of NRG. Those contact fights, so important, but FUT has been so good at them. I mean, you think back to their opening game against
yeah,
Full
I mean,
Sense,
they're all getting maxed, really.
Tons of contact fights. They were absolutely dominating that team.
Here goes Sop. It's going to be sent off the rib, and it's going to be Mata taking down, but Ethan Mata still able to find
do a
some
lot
kills.
Here.
Right there on the Zeus. Sop dead.
Oh,
Ethan getting some revenge. Spray and pray is
my god, yeah, I'm
going to be tagged down to 10. Player advantage still going to be established. Looking like a very good reply round here from NRG. Find the win off this with the showstopper committed as well. Feeling damn good about your chances. Paranoia is not going to be connecting. And
We've had so many here for it as well. They're pretty ready for that one.
Spike straight on the other side of this wall.
FUT needs to just do a little bit of damage here. Try and get NRG's money a little lower.
Nigh impossible. No ultimate available for Sociable to just try to pick this one up. No Steel Garden from Yedajay.
I mean, you almost have to wrap all the way around the map and try to come from a different angle.
Okay, trying to get some orbs.
Jay's laughing there.
Yeah, they're having a giggle about this. I think they know that they're in a pretty screwed position.
I mean, opening the door's good. And the fact that they cut
left.
sound for a little bit as well makes them feel like they could come from C, come from A, and then who only should be on site.
There's the spam on the spike, but Sociable able to TP out. He's got it.
Yeah, it's unlucky the other guy opened the door so early.
Spam through, NRG will fall.
Okay, good news for NRG is 4 people surviving.
NRG the same on the board.
And it's huge here for NRG because it keeps their economy stabilized now. They were teetering on the edge once again. That's a big win for Mata there. FUT gambles for the showstopper, you know, that they can use that to take control of A. And NRG just stepping ahead of it.
Kind of far away from some of these ults.
Sop once again sitting on the op, still has the overdrive.
Hasn't really had a great opportunity to try to commit that one, but Sop again is going to be taken out as Ethan.
Dude, I feel like NRG get the first kill pretty much every round.
It's a kill as well. Another.
This is back-to-back rounds where FUT have been shut down over towards A as well, so they might even call a timeout and start to do like B or C default.
Listen into FUT.
Luck out. Taking it early.
Buraya dönmüş. Rez bir can. Bekle. Bakıyorum soluna. Hobbit'ten ince cross olabilir belki. Ona pikleyebilirsin abi. Bekliyorum ben.
It's so quiet in here.
Sağıma bakın. Bakıyorum Flare'ye ben.
Trying to keep things cool, calm, and collected.
Wasn't the best. Wasn't the best listening.
Find the clutch here. Sociable. Scaling, spotting Ethan, but unable to find that elimination. Meanwhile, it's going to be Kiko ready for the counter swing. Shutting down 2. Look at that.
Nice shots, man. Really clean.
For NRG, who need to spring
well, I think everyone's money's so good that we just get two full buy rounds pretty much.
We're going to see a timeout called from FUT.
Yeah, okay. I mean, this is the timeout to say that we can't go A default. And we got a CB default, or they got a C default, or they go for a really heavy A default, where they're like TPing out and committing some util, but I doubt it.
Some Kiko fans out here in London today, but yeah, they're just winning the Rumble fight.
See.
And I mean, it's just completely.
But yeah, the whole talk is the fact that they can't get out of A main anymore.
These odd numbers advantages, which they did win one round like that, but they had already taken a lot of space by that point. So in the Coinbase win condition, I think
any ults for these rounds, Neon or they could go get a Vice or
how you want to
control up against the Viper or
space, you know, where you want the utility land, where
Omen
you want your players to be placed,
rotate if need be.
Just getting destroyed with the operator in hand, just trying to swing out, and Ethan has been ready to receive every time.
And I thought that maybe we would just see Zeus, you know, tabling that showstopper for the longest time until that pit came into play, but committed it just a couple rounds ago, and Scuba still has not had to utilize this ultimate as they continue to try to run this one back. After giving up 6 rounds consecutively to FUT to even make it the 5.
We got the backup stinger for the Neon ult. Okay, so they go for they go for the A, but this time they're going to use util out here. So
this is a good round to.
This could be interesting from NRG because I don't think they can use that much util into trying to hold this.
Try to take this one over.
See what the reads are like. One nade. Oh, what a fade eye. Bro, what a fade eye. Oh my god, this fade eye on them, bro. Brock. Dude, they had Brock straight in blue there, just ready. Fair play, man. I'm impressed with NRG here. I mean, Brock did unreal. Kiko did so good to get some of these. Dude, 3 of them got scanned by the fade, and they still win that.
1 away from tying it up at the half.
Armor with the prime crochet with 7 months. Dude, Ethan's getting so many first kills on A right now.
The player who was arguably the best in Americas during stage 1, Brock. Even with 3 players getting hit by the haunt, FUT can't capitalize. They can't
yeah, that was nuts.
They get shut down
just
again
Odin.
At that A Rubble fight.
Just Odin and
so what got
Viper
drawn up was countered well by NRG and by Brock in particular. I mean, he's 1 away from a Steel Garden coming into this. Ethan's going to have another Nightfall. J does have a Steel Garden. Cristalli 1 away from a Nightfall himself. So you can get to this plant or just do this, grab the orb.
And Minority Rick with the prime crochet, the 18 months.
Get into a post plant you would think is FUT, but Mata's pushed up so far, and Ethan hasn't seen anything over at B, but they're still thinking C right now, just off of that orb tap in the smoke. Mata's
It's walking straight into the Odin. I mean, yeah.
He's got an Odin here.
He does just melt you with it, though.
Fight fire with fire. It's been a thorn in their side.
Okay, this is a good test. I think that this pos isn't great these days. I'm not gonna lie, but I will say he has good demos where he hasn't been playing here a lot. Yeah, I swear it's only you're so committed and there's too many angles. It's so hard to get multi-kills there these days, unless someone is like really not on top of it.
Try to pivot off the back of this one, immediately swarming their way forward, but that's exactly where the Odin is positioned. And there's going to be a
Whoa,
seal guard in response.
what the hell is going on Heaven? Oh, look at that damage done through the wall here. Wait, Scooper has no idea about the right.
Pushing his way forward, but behind the box is
Oh my god, Tunnel Vision's so heavy. They're all so low. They should know this guy's Heaven.
Kiko now. Try to do a clutch this one. Zeus going to be pushed out into the open, finished off soft.
Oh my god.
The spray and pray rewarded.
No way, Brock. How is it? How has Brock done that, bro? He killed the guy at main as well. Dude, he makes the Odin look busted. We can't just fix the wall, surely. Surely we got to address the gun.
That's exactly what we've been looking for.
God, what a nightmare to play against. What is this?
Lighting up
No,
the
we didn't see the kill on main.
Big multi-kill rounds in a row to tie it up.
The smoke had to have gone.
From dropping 6 straight over to FUT to then closing things out with 4 of their own. 6 and 6 is going to feel damn good for NRG considering how this had started. Lotus now going to be on FUT to try to find that opening pistol.
Good comeback.
As we get
2 rounds into 6 rounds into 4 rounds.
Because we have another very special interview, so let's send things down to Frankie on the floor.
I'm delighted to be joined by Bashak, who is yesterday's girlfriend. What's it like watching him here? Because you rushed from the airport to see this game.
Well, I am so proud to see him. I just came straight from the airport, so I am exhausted, but seeing him over there makes me so proud, so I am so happy for him.
Was it hard having to watch his earlier games from home?
Well, of course, because sometimes it gets more stressful. Watching from above is pretty bad, yeah.
The first game wouldn't have been, yeah. First game would have been fun.
With him after a win or a loss?
Well, we talk, of course, but he's not a toxic person, so we try to calm ourselves and then keep our motivation pretty high.
And you've been together for 7 months. You actually met at a VALORANT event?
Yeah, at a VALORANT event, yeah.
Okay, and what did you bond over exactly?
He's very kind, and then he's very thoughtful, so everything is about him is perfect.
So you think that's something that helps his team as well? It's not just his skills in the game, it's actually that positive spirit he brings.
Yes. Yeah, he's a very positive person, so he doesn't let me to be a negative one. It's expects to the team, of course.
And what do you think it would mean to him and yourself to see him make it to the playoffs today?
Well, whatever he, wins or loses, it also makes me proud or whatever. But if they make it to playoffs, he will be so happy, so I will be so happy, so yeah.
You might have to book some more days off work. Bashak, thank you so much for talking to me. Let's get back into the game.
Yeah.
I love seeing the support here at Masters London. Family members, loved ones showing up to root for their players up on that stage. They know how stressful this can be. They've seen them at their worst. They want to see them now at their best as we go into the second half.
All right.
A big run back for NRG to make this 6 and 6, but FUT, they can find their form.
They're playing up against the Vice as well, so they might not know where all that stuff is.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
gonna have to try
Buria with the Prime. Thank you for the 10 months, dude. Thank you.
One key point here for FUT is that, like the desk was talking about, you're running a double duelist, so you're sacrificing either a Vice or a Viper. This time they sacrificed the Viper. And that means you got to be a little bit more proactive on the map. You got to look for those contact fights. Spot on to Hassan. He's going to chop his way out.
I was going to say they might have a okay read, but it's just one just fighting here only. Ash, thanks so much for the tier 1 for 17 months. Thanks for that.
Yeah, they were looking to try to see if they could kind of do to NRG what NRG did to them on the first pistol. Paranoia at the ready.
Omen Flash would have been incredible once they actually hit. Yeah, dude, this is so good. Oh my god. Oh, Mada did so good. He's the only person that didn't eat that.
A bit of damage, but trying to go for the position.
Ooh, Kiko.
Cannot break the angle fast enough.
Kiko have util here?
That one as well as the
Like a
spike now
smoke,
slowly
maybe?
creeping in towards B main.
Yeah, this was kind of
I
the
felt
plan
like he
all
swung
along.
that and he had double smoked, but I could be fully wrong.
make headway
Spam
through
Candy
C,
with the Prime, thank you so
a
much.
backup
Is this
plan.
Elim game? Yeah, this is 1-1
just
game in
gonna
Swiss.
Fake the rotate.
Loser
It's
makes,
gonna be the
well,
smoke
losers
pickup
going
from
home,
Scuba.
winner goes playoffs.
Drift back in. Plenty of time. It's just will FUT give them the space?
Cristali spawning out Mata there. Not going to be sent, but
30 seconds
caught by that,
left.
has a counter on of his own, clears the
Big
pilot,
fade
now
in.
sends it in. Out behind them, swing forward on the
Oh,
side.
he's reloading while I hit as well.
Comes away with that
20 seconds.
Taken so very low.
Scuba's going to do a
A
lot.
lot of this on the shoulders of
Very,
Scuba,
very
who's only gonna
nice.
be
I
able
like
to
that.
find
Throw a
the
little
wall.
1-1 pistol.
Will
We're
take
fine with
the
that.
opening pistol the second
Max
half
Flex
as
with
they
the
move
Prime.
up
Thanks so much for
7-6.
the
Yeah,
16
really nice
months, man.
coordination
Thank you so
here.
much.
Sociable, really nice paranoia timing. Hits a lot of players onto NRG. Even though it doesn't catch Mata, it completely stalls this hit out. Gives a little bit of hope here. Cristali, big win.
Yeah,
there,
not
coming out of the
entirely sure about that from Kiko.
And then they're just perfectly timed. They keep
I wonder if
pinned.
he
They've
thought
got
that just no
two
one was going to be
try to
here.
disrupt the player on site. They do just that. Very well thought out.
Oh, Eco.
Not any buy-up to speak of here at all for NRG. Just classics. Scuba backed up by the paint shell. Ethan greets a prowler. Sop gonna have the
But a Marshall that can hunt everyone.
Bulldogs in there. J with just a Sheriff. Stolly rocking the Spectre.
Knowing exactly where Ethan's going to be playing from, still wanted to reposition. Sociable doesn't want to take a chance. Get caught. Give over that gun. Zeus, though. Well, he's just going to swing it from behind. He's able to find 2 kills. Now a third as well.
I mean, I like the Prowler to check his left as well. That's pretty nice on
Slow
that.
at the start, but swift to finish.
Yeah, like a slow little pinch on that.
Critical
Dude,
victory
every single
in that
time they like have
anti-eco.
these rounds where
Suffering
just so
any
many people
losses.
survive,
Yeah,
so their
that's
money
really
gets
nice.
incredible.
You know you've got an effective crossfire set up with that door being open because, you know, Zeus feels comfortable to push out because he knows the players on C-site can see his back. He can watch it, so he can go to disrupt. Again, good comms, good coordination.
I mean, one of the better agents to get ecos on.
Really nicely. They're going to have a great bonus coming in here.
Insta Odin for Brook.
Bulldogs,
Stole
the judge
it. He
upgrade
brought
for
it back.
Yedajay.
Okay.
It's going to be
Did
Cristali
he-
with the Marshall this time.
He
Side
was
goes for the Spectre.
trying to work out what
Get
to buy on this
aggressive
one.
Here. Ethan pinned down.
Tuck away, not getting revealed, but there's the
Holy.
Zeus will be
On
able
the
to
floor,
pound him
through a
down.
one-way, still won it.
Elimination found him.
Good util to back him
An
out there.
upgrade available. Should they rotate through that spot? For now, it's gonna be
And they
coming back
speed up
across
into
through
a
one,
Vice.
join in.
Oh my
Left
god,
side
that's
stop on the
fun.
side of the map, but he cannot
They should consider the
sell
Vice
line.
being here.
It's up along to the wayside as Yedajay now stuck in tree. Thorns are trying to hold them at bay.
Damn, the
Hearing
four-person
some of this
walkout is
drift
mad,
back
by the way.
Towards a main.
He gets a glimpse, but they're going
Yeah.
to try to use that against
I mean,
him.
they saw him. So I guess he must
Flashes
have
out,
at least
though.
seen one.
Top of the door again.
Whoa.
Jumps the corner. We'll find some
He can't
damage.
jump
Cannot
that.
get kill.
If he doesn't jump there, he gets the
14
kill.
HP.
The hell's going on
Showstopper
with the
gonna be
sound?
lobbed in. Nothing found there. Cristali gonna be taken down. Scuba's able to find Zeus to boot. And now it's just Sociable.
Holy,
Who will
okay.
get spammed to death. 3 players surviving, and NRG deny the bonus conversion. Decent fashion.
Okay, damage.
Still some damage suffered, yes, but they hold on. Some critical weapons like that Odin.
Kind of seeing some of the changes here. The Judge not able to find that kill, whereas maybe in a previous patch it could have.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that is the
Difference
Judge nerf
maker
right there for
Opens up A
sure.
lot of extra space, but it's that little pause where
Can't jump anymore.
NRG gets a glimpse.
Sometimes it just feels so natural.
They see Yedajay in that door, and they try to use that against him. Even though FUT kind of outmaneuvering him a little bit, get the showstopper out of the round, so that's not too bad in that regard.
I'm out of here.
Big
Well, I
Byron.
think they have a decent read so far on how NRG wants to play the map. They've been in pretty good positions to at least do damage. Sop is the Sop op.
Nice.
And
I mean, that's nice for
he's gonna
NRG.
be
Managed to get
sliding back into
C
the
control
C
with
site,
just
but
one smoke, one Prowler.
Probably be avoided.
Hit a Fade Eye at the end here as well,
So
in
taking
case
the
they
order
were
for
trying to
Ethan,
re-clear
halfway to
it.
that
And he
nightfall.
shot the Fade Eye as well, so he knows that they don't have any util to clear. And he saw that the Fade Eye was from B, so once they clear the A player, they kind of know there should be
Big
max
kill
one
found
here.
for Kiko.
It can't get much better for
The opportunity to
NRG
try to
in this
respond.
round. Ethan managed to get so
gonna
much
make for a
info
very difficult
over towards
retake
C.
now.
He did insane work.
But they have that operator in hand.
Oh, he made it
By the
sound.
zone. Zop scaling forward. Smoke situated there for that one way, and Mata just waiting patiently. Paranoia will fly
Very
through, but he's
nice.
still able to shut down the Neon. Sop now dead.
I think they have to save the op,
And FUT are
but
going to have to start assessing
they also
the
won
save,
like 2v5s earlier.
especially now that Sociable ends up falling as well.
This one should be impossible.
Can they actually escape is going to be the question.
Ah, dude, Ethan deserves like a,
They do have the money behind this.
I don't know, man,
They're
some kind of
gonna tie
award
this
for
up
what
at
he did
8-8,
here. It was
not
so
allowing
impressive,
FUT
bro. He
to
did
run
so
away with
much.
their map pick.
And I reckon I would love this would have been like the
Just
best round ever to have
kind of,
listenings. I reckon his comms are unbelievable here.
Eyebrow-raising position to be in as a Raze when you're sitting on top
Ladium
of
with the
that
prime,
box,
appreciate the 30 months.
can
Thank
be
you so much
seen
for
over
that. Thank you,
the
thank you.
toxic screen.
I think they worked out where the op was
timing's
pretty
right.
early on because of what he did.
And it was.
I really
That just
do.
Picks the map easy for NRG. And even though they pass over the operator to try to give some entry,
Oh, I
Mata,
saw
who's
him.
looked pretty decent
Yeah,
here so
this is the
far
problem with
today.
the, you know that pause?
12 on the
It's
scoreboard.
the
That's good
problem with
enough.
the
That's what you
Viper
need
wall.
out of your
'Cause
duelists, to be
it's
going
different on
even
everyone's
or
screen.
slightly
So
positive
if
with the way
they're
that NRG likes to
four-person
play with
walking
this
out
very
through this
methodical
and you're
style that they
here,
have.
they have 4
With that,
chances of being able
Rock
to
and
see
Kiko
you at the right peak
have
of
been
their
great
wall
once
client
again, as
side,
they have been
and you
all
might
throughout
get
stage
unlucky
one
and see
in
him at the
VCT.
peak of the Viper wall.
3
yeah,
split this time.
It's a little, like if you
Fine, now it's
four-person
just
walk out like
severely
this, you
fractured.
have an unlucky chance, really.
Sociable
It's not favored for you.
pushing up
You have to hope that one person swings out.
out. As Rock just spamming away.
Bro, no reload animation?
Odin really denies any sort of aggressive push that you might have.
The real
wanted to
skip,
try
thanks
to
so much for the
accomplish.
prime. I
Meanwhile,
appreciate the 8
Ethan
months.
Moving over in towards the front of B can open the door here and make this pretty challenging for FUT.
For this crunch play, Paranoia is going to be sent out. Ethan going to be locked in position for now with the push forward. And Susie with the barrel stuff with that sheriff. Now the showstopper immediately going to be invested.
Whoa. They got nothing for that, and he ended up razoing and couldn't shoot the boombot.
See it back either way. It's a 2-player advantage and some weapons upgraded into the hands of FUT.
Now you can just hold his foot. You're happy to seed B here because you've got A and C, so you're going to be able to create these flanks. As long as you can deal with Brock's Odin.
The wall's the same now?
Has
Oh,
been
did
a
they change it so
problem.
it's server side wall
Just
now?
gonna be chucking that Phantom over
Wait, I
to
wonder when
Sociable.
they did that.
Getting it into healthier hands, swinging the corner, and Scuba able to find the one.
Oh,
She
wait.
just fight for it now.
30
They
seconds
breach
left.
their way back into the C site. Some still with an operator. Can collect a different weapon. Hits the door.
Spike
Gonna
planted.
try to see if he can spot anything out, but it is just going to be a complete push to back site for NRG.
I mean, they're definitely going to go for it with some of the rounds they were winning.
How far do you go? before you
Blank
try
with
to
the
call
prime,
this one
appreciate
off?
that. 3-person
They're ready
heaven's
for
a
the
little
spam.
scary, but they go up against no
way
smoke, so they should be
get a
fine.
safe defuse. Relay bolt going to be going through.
Great
and
stun.
That's one hell of a way to get rid of that Odin, but now the op
Oh,
has to do it all.
spacing.
Fast lane going to be set up. Swap over onto the Phantom at the time, starting to bleed away.
Very,
Does he
very
just
nice.
will not be able to
But
break
they held
this
so
setup?
well
Scuba
on
gets himself
higher
a
lowers
break,
here
and
as well.
NRG get back into the lead.
Yeah, this is all about the mid-rounding here for NRG. The decision to keep pushing past the B site, absolutely beautiful, because you catch FUT right as they're setting up to start clearing angles with the fade.
Pretty nice shot.
And instead you get 3 kills for nothing and you open up the C site for the plant. You keep pushing backspace, force FUT into a horrible retake. Even with a man advantage to boot. Beautiful call there. That is why Ethan is a 2-time world champion.
That was
Fake
with
ult, so they have
we
to
grew
start
up in
searching
ranks,
everywhere,
FUT
which means that it gets a
trying to
little
get
weak.
this buy back in, but
Then
of
you can
course the
start
operator
taking a
is
lot of
lost.
space. The Omen ult, they did, and then they
that
fake C.
Omen ult. Trying to keep FUT guessing, but Zeus up
Oh.
over the top is still able to find
Yeah,
one.
they tried to
drops back
trade
over
it
safety.
out, and the fact they tried to trade it out
Will
means
just
that they
found
didn't
his
realize
way
or didn't
over
think it
into
was
the
a
A
luck.
site, but does
It's a
end
little
up
weird
being
at the
quite
moment. They
damage.
held
Painful.
on to
Now gonna be sent from
C
slow down
control,
from
so they
3
can
he's
just
not to
pivot
be.
C and just double fake this.
Pico. It's forward and stairs. Prowler, however, will immediately
Yeah, Nut
suss this
sells
out
the
and have
fake
him
right there.
rerouted. Meanwhile, the spike has still not been
he's
picked
in
up.
such a
It's
rough
just now
situation
getting
there.
collected by
Hard.
Ethan. Says, okay, we've sacrificed 2 players on the A side of the map. C should be open.
Dropping spike.
Now FUT
I have
reading into this though.
Okay, double
With Kiko
double
being
orb
so
on this
deep,
one.
there's
Orb
so much to
plant, get the
re-clear
ult.
here
That means
on
they
A.
want to use it into this
You
one.
That gives
really-
him Steel Garden.
Yeah. And
I
you don't
like
really
this
have
from
the
Ethan. He
info.
goes for a luck on this one as
So
well. You would
it's gonna
imagine
be a
they're all over
post-plant.
towards
It's gonna
site.
be another odd man situation. This time NRG is going to get the steel. Yeah, the steel guarded, and Sop does
Still
have
coming
his
up.
ult though here.
Exactly. And NRG watching for that flank, at least for the moment.
Oh, that timing's nuts. Mada did good to create pressure over towards Heaven. Oh, Neon ult's going to wreck them.
One's down, Mana, Brock practically having to backpedal away.
Oh, this spawn is scary, bro.
Be taken down. They have to fight this one forward. The wide swing coming in. Ethan able to find the one that Diffuse now being stuck. He's trying to take down Cristalli.
Oh, nice to straight up Diffuse on that. Smoke out, Diffuse. Expensive though.
Well, this round here, 4 foot.
It'll like that though. At least we got players that'll instantly jump on the spike like this. Not calling out any teams, but you know who I'm thinking of.
Opening kill onto the Viper. So now they don't have that wall to scale further forward. They try anyway with Kiko. He gets isolated in a position where he doesn't have any more util. No more smokes, no more TPs to get out of that stairs position. That was an all-in spot, and he couldn't connect. That gave FUT a massive advantage, and having that overdrive against Brock's ult. A nice cherry.
Dude, I'm looking at this money right here. This is a must-win for FUT.
Being shown here, a lot of bit of presence, actually. Fowler, Boombot, Odin, Yedijay's in trouble.
That falls out, but at the K damage going to be found. He's backpedaling away with that Spectre in hand. Mana.
Yeah, I gotta chill.
So diving forward, the rest of the team locked away for the moment.
Oh, they thought they were still back this stage.
He's over towards
nice ILR.
Double face into main.
Right. They need Kiko, man. They need this Omen flash, surely.
Not landing where he meant to.
Like, it's so weird. He's got all the B. They should cancel.
And now suddenly, it's a player advantage found for NRG.
Oh.
Mana trying to go on the exit. Back around the corner. Refights forward.
God, he did incredible though. He got so much info. Oh, it's a great trade.
Spike down B.
Dude, look at Kiko, man.
But look at Kiko's position, hearing this movement.
Really, really nice.
For that angle, Kiko.
Yeah, dude, it's so hard in these situations, chat, where like, right, there's 3 on site here, but you would expect an Omen flash at one point, right? And then obviously like the tether nade kind of shows you that they're hitting, and then someone swings. And the fact there's no Omen flash there, you kind of need to call that they're lurking, but at the same time you're so focused on numbers. It's just too much going on to have like insane comms here and be able to talk about the fact that they have no Omen with the pack.
He's gonna have a flank. Or if they're gonna
Kiko did great here.
situation like that where
their money's in the bin, man. I think they're in trouble.
It's actually NRG's timeout?
Yeah, curious about this one.
You want me to move right so I'm more centered? Dude, this much? That it? Oh, it's cold here, man. This place, this field is nice and warm, bro. I'm going back. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Things up and make the rest of this run out. Okay, never mind. Just an issue with our overlay.
It is the FUT.
This is the FUT timeout after all.
Good. It is the FUT timeout.
That makes a lot more sense, though. Bunkar has sometimes just thrown some...
Sure.
You know, questionable is not the right word. They usually work out.
Well, I mean, I get it if, like, it's a hero play that wins you the round, and therefore you're like, we shouldn't have won this, we need to talk. Like, the macro game isn't there.
For sure is in the bin.
But in this case, I'm very happy with the macro game from NRG. They're really working the map nicely, and again, they're doing a good job of making it so any early fight, any early contact that FUT has been wanting to take, especially at C Mound, has widely been nullified, other than Ethan dying one time by himself. But outside of that, they've been working the map really nicely, you know, taking some of these aggressive pushes, maybe finding a kill, then taking a pause, things like that.
Thrive in the cold, but burn in the heat. Holy.
Find their confidence, find some of those flank angles of their own, because they're often at man disadvantages.
Depends how cold it is, man. Dolphin, thanks so much for the tier 1. Appreciate the 43 months, dude. Appreciate the timeout. Thank you. NRG timeout? No, it's a FUT timeout for sure.
I think maybe
no doubt about
a little bit about those extremities, or some kind of different way to get a player in the back lines of NRG. Is
what do they got?
Like
a sheriff, 2 sheriffs, 1 light armor.
Their game. And they're going to be on an eco though. And it's just a bandit for Sop. Oh no, going back over to the classic maybe. Sociable, the only one with any kind of buy to speak of.
And Scuba's just going for a Marshall. I mean, he knows that have all of them dead pretty much to any shot. Curious to see him not testing for at least the outlaw here.
What do you think about that buy in the previous
It's nice from Scuba, man. He gets the Marshall out. They're very confident they're gonna like full eco on this one. He can one-shot everyone.
Digging the hole deeper.
And they're immediately reclearing and scaling forward outside of A.
They really looked at the money on that.
So Sop starting to become aware of this. Will lead
the good news for it as well is if they needed to, he could see the human drone and walk into one of these sites and prod it a little bit, but they're kind of all committing.
Still a world away, just now working his way through that B connector.
Dude, he hit the only guy with light armor, by the way.
Slide in though, and Safi is all on his own. The nade perfectly placed, as Zeus will fall.
They could min-max a little bit, right? Oh, what a shot. Okay, well, who cares about min-maxing? Just win the round. Oh my god. Bruh. I thought it was a lineup.
Jay just with a classic needs to try to collect something, and he will be able to.
Hey. Faisal becomes incredibly, yeah.
Play this one out. Knows that if he can get the clutch, it's going to be monstrous. 10 bullets at the moment in this one. Swings out. Now down to 6.
Jump when he's close. Double jump when he's close. And they didn't jump. They get the short enough as well. They just swing out on the floor. And at the same time, the other guy baited to make sure that once the crosshair was like so far wide that he could then just swing out on the floor as well and shoot him with a shorty. They played that 1v2 with the 2 very well, man.
But again, just too much damage done early, and you got nothing but classics, no armor. Means that some of those frontline players that you're going to throw into that fight are very squishy. And NRG able to capitalize, and they're going to have a showstopper here coming into this. Zeus went away from his. Crystalli does have the Nightfall, so some tools to work with.
Oh, Teva nades.
What?
Wait, in that corner? Bruh,
Oh my god,
in that corner?
That is.
Yeah, is he... That can't be where his body is. He's bending Yuta around corners here. Holy. God, he got annihilated by that Vice Flash. Whoa, what a shutdown, bro. What a shutdown. They locked down C. 4 people surviving as well, so money gets good. They're believing. Definitely believing.
What was looking like a tragic start ends up being a brilliant finish. His foot did not allow for NRG to make it to 12 yet.
So I think Mata got body blocked a bit by Ethan there as he was trying to set up for the blast pack entry with the showstopper. That seemed to throw
he thought he was going to say.
Foot perfect though with their response, using that paranoia, using that Vice utility to slow that hit down. That's a huge turn here. Looks like it might be curtains for Foot. Now they've got some ults. Now they've got some big guns.
Yeah, with Zeus dead, means that they'll have to try to commit that showstopper in, so Soul has that in the back pocket.
That's a
They kind of make it look like it's better 3-1-1 default from C, so they should think there's only one set up here.
Deeper towards A, but
it's very hard for Foot with that comp to re-clear over towards A as well. No like Viper wall to give him any safety, so Cooper gets him a lot of info over towards A.
Up and he's not going to stick around too long, it looks like.
Oh, it's rough, man. Completely confirms they were on top of it being a bait, maybe. Yeah, that's a Visol, and they still have A control, so they can obviously go back over towards A if they want. Dude, they got the Omen flash out of them, and they didn't really use much util. They did the one smoke top of sight, that was it.
Looks like the answer is going to be yes.
They have a pretty good, potentially anti.
So he's going to trigger the wall, fake the A, and then they go C, or is he lurking?
30 seconds left.
You can pinch.
I don't know about the wall. Okay, he's going to open the door, create pressure. Oh, he opens the door and they use a Fatal and the raise rotates from one door open. The cut of sound over towards C was incredible. Oh my god, they had no idea there's another here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's no one here to plant. They've won. Oh, that was nuts, bro. What a crazy round this was. Dude, Sop did incredible. The duelist just did everything for Foot here.
11-11. Foot, they tie it up.
Dude, I wonder if you have time to insta Omen ult there. Like, can Kiko insta Omen ult once he hears the raise ult? Maybe. That's hard, though. I'm not even sure if he had the Omen ult until he got killed. That was incredible, though.
They weren't quite ready. Yeah, the time just not there.
That's so nice from the duelists, man.
Reaction from Foot on the fly in the chaos. Making
See the panic.
Yeah, last timeout for NRG.
I think they were saying, "Stop! No, don't push. Slow down."
But he's feeling it. I mean, if he doesn't get caught up on the wall with that slide, I think maybe he gets a third there, but...
Could have done. But now, final timeout call for NRG for reals this time. They are neck and neck alongside FUT.
The Razor might have got him. Yeah. Razor might have got him as well. It would have to be like pretty instant, man. He would have to almost like TP to the same spot and then or flick it and then cancel it after.
To try to get yourself up to map point to stop that from falling into FUT's hands.
I think it would have taken too long though. He's so close to the Razor.
We've already seen that Kiko willing to be aggressive with that from the shadows to maybe create some extra angles and things like that. So is there going to be like a set play in this round? It's kind of my.
I'm looking at the money for NRG. I mean, dude, you got at 11-11 with this much money for everyone. Holy, this is it.
Or into stairs sometimes. There's a cute little TP.
It's yourself an incredible position to win both, really.
Stairs angle open on a timing and catch teams off guard. So, or they might just
Let's
like,
go
you know
Kiko Chan coming out.
He's got Amada, he's got a judge.
Hey,
he might just be able
UK
to
crowd's here.
our way through, but changing up some of that Vice util, moving it over towards B this round. Wanting to try to see if they can catch NRG with a different idea, but so far it's C all the way.
A pivotal exact. Let's go ahead and listen into NRG.
Look.
Oh.
No, I didn't hear Wu. I didn't hear.
Walk away. We're gonna go back front B and pop B.
Okay.
Brock, I think you stay C.
All right, I hear you.
They have A-line, yeah?
They could have it.
Yeah,
They could
no
have
problem. No problem. I think it's fun. Ah, they don't. There's a guy fucking stairs.
Retrieving flash.
We're gonna start from here. I'm prowling and we're going.
Okay,
Was there a wall on C? Was there a wall on C?
No, no. There's probably a wall.
Listen to me, listen to me. Oh, Gio, TP across as soon as we Prowler and Omen Flash vent. I'm going vent.
There's two still C, guys. Two C.
Behind the box. Behind the box.
Here comes
Good.
Zach. Entry from Mana.
Good trade though, and they can't take any space. Now they've got to pivot back towards C. Omen ult's really good here because he could think that they're top C, so it kind of pulls them away. Really far away from all the action though.
And it could be absolutely monstrous.
Big fade eye. You got to get that fade eye to help you plant.
The plant to come through. The pit is well invested into this.
Ah, he keeps the fade eye, and they thought the Kiko cancelled his ult. Oh, Kiko.
Cleans up yet a Jada boot.
And they got the Viper ult. It's a little weird though, because the Viper ult doesn't really cover this. Ah, okay, it doesn't matter, man. Who cares? What a round,
This
Kiko.
is a gargantuan, nigh impossible task, and Zeus will have to just back away.
Oh, what a time to
NRG
step up.
Taking their time, assessing the situation. They make a quick pivot.
The
The
crowd is booing the save right now.
Love the idea here. And they kind of suss it together right as they're thinking
He's
about
literally
making
got
the
a save.
execute
They
that,
got
wait
no
a minute,
money.
We didn't pop the Vice wall yet. Okay, let's still see if we can at least get Mata 1, see if we can clear some space. You heard them talking about, hey, let's send the Paranoia in towards vents. It hits, it gets Mata the kill, it gets the Odin out.
Oh, that was a nice round to listen into. It's almost a shame that we didn't get to see the mid-rounding, but because it would have been incredible the whole round. It was cool hearing them, it's cool hearing Mada take over the micro of the exec though. That was nice.
That I was talking about in that space between the back of C and B, where FUT just completely disregards it. Nobody's looking for it.
And it's a great individual call from Mana, just asking for exactly what he needs to get that entry through. Yes, he ends up getting traded, but that's that tipping
Yeah,
point.
that was one of my favorite listen-ins, man. That was really good.
Allows for NRG to capitalize. So FUT now needing to push this into
Right, one go at it for NRG, and we got to start looking at this buy. Dinger, Guardian, you're missing some util.
It's not a judge.
Yeah,
it's a Bulldog
ish.
around the corner with Zeus holding
Not
on to
too
a
much.
Vandal as well.
Actually, not that bad. Still light armors though, right?
Hearing that TP on the reposition, NRG will just slowly work their way out, but Scuba.
Oh, he got it into dink. Oh my god, he knows he dinked the other. He knows he dinked the other. Ah, it's unlucky for FUT. They gave this one a good go. They definitely weren't favored on this map.
He needs to go absolutely crazy, and he can find nothing. Just a lick of damage suffered by Scuba. Everybody else pristine.
Ah, it's nice. They know that he ulted over towards site.
Has the Paranoia through, but now Paintshell at his
Ah, it's beautiful to watch, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, what a map, dude. What a sick map this was. This was awesome. It was an awesome map.
NRG, they take the opener.